All right, let's talk about AI. I mean, you've heard the hype, you've seen the headlines, but what is it really? Today, we're going to cut through all that noise and show you how AI is already a huge part of your life, probably in ways you don't even realize. So let's start with something super simple, your drive to work this morning. Seems pretty straightforward, right? But believe it or not, that one trip is the perfect window for seeing how different kinds of intelligence are already shaping our world, often completely behind the scenes. Yeah, that's right. That drive wasn't just you. It was actually three different kinds of intelligence working together. You've got your own, human intelligence, but then you've got artificial intelligence, and this other thing, kind of in the middle, called augmented intelligence. Okay, let's break that down, right? Human intelligence, that's easy. That's you. Your hands on the wheel, checking your mirrors, your brain just firing on all cylinders, making split-second calls. But then you hit the highway, you click a button for that self-driving feature, and boom, the car's doing the work. It's not just helping you, it's literally replacing a human task. That, right there, is pure artificial intelligence. And then, as you're getting off the highway, this third type of intelligence kicks in, augmented intelligence. Now, this isn't about replacing you at all. Nope, it's about making you better. Think about it. The little beeps you get from the collision detection, or that light that flashes in your mirror for your blind spot, the machine isn't driving for you. It's more like your co-pilot. It's feeding you info so you can make safer, smarter decisions. Okay, so seeing AI in your car is one thing. But how in the world do we get from a helpful lane assist feature to a technology that's, well, it's changing everything from medicine to how we make art? To really get that, we need to pop the hood and see what this thing is actually made of. When you boil it all down, AI is really about building machines that can think and learn, kind of like we do. It's about taking these tasks that we thought only humans could do, understanding a conversation, spotting a friend in a crowd, even writing a song, and figuring out how to teach a computer to do them. And look, this isn't some kind of magic or sci-fi stuff. It's the result of decades of really smart people working on an incredibly complex puzzle. And AI isn't just one single thing. It's more like a powerful cocktail, a mix of all these different fields, and each one brings something unique to the table. You've got computer scientists and engineers building the actual brains and bodies of the AI, the hardware, the software. Then you've got the mathematicians and statisticians giving it the tools to make sense of the world, to find the patterns in all the chaos. And get this, we even pull from fields like psychology and linguistics to help us figure out how the human mind works so we can try to copy it. It's a massive team effort. But the real secret sauce, the engine that powers pretty much all modern AI, is something called machine learning. Okay, think about how a kid learns what a cat is. You don't give them a textbook with rules about fur, whiskers, and pointy ears, right? No, you show them a bunch of cats, and eventually their brain just figures it out. Well, that's exactly how machine learning works. We just feed the AI insane amounts of data, and it learns to spot the patterns and make predictions all by itself. So we've got this incredible learning engine, but the term AI itself it's huge. It's kind of like the word vehicle. I mean, a skateboard is a vehicle and a space shuttle is a vehicle, but they're not exactly in the same league, are they? Well, it's the same thing with AI. So we can pretty much break it down into three main categories. First up, you've got narrow AI. Think of this as a specialist. It's absolutely brilliant at one specific job, but that's it. Then there's the big one, the holy grail, general AI, a machine that's just as smart and flexible as a human being. And then there's the stuff of science fiction, super AI, an intelligence so far beyond us, it's like comparing us to an ant. And this is maybe the most important thing to remember from all of this. Right now, today, every single piece of AI you use is narrow AI. I'm talking Siri, your Netflix recommendations, all of it. They're all incredible specialists. They might seem super intelligent, but they can't think or learn 1 inch outside of their little box. General and super AI, they're still just an idea, a goal on the horizon. Okay, so we've got these different levels of strength, but what do they, do? When you really get down to it, most AI is doing one of two big jobs. It's either trying to predict the future or it's creating something brand new. So on one side, you've got predictive AI. You can think of this like a digital fortune teller. It crunches just mountains of old data to make really good guesses about what's going to happen next. Like your cell phone company can use it to look at all your data and predict, hey, this person might be about to leave us for a competitor. And that gives them a chance to offer you a better deal before you jump ship. And then you've got the one that's been all over the news lately, generative AI. This is where AI stops being a fortune teller and becomes an artist, a writer, a musician. By learning from, well, basically the entire internet's worth of text and images and code, it can create things that have never existed before. It's not just predicting the next word in a sentence, it's writing the whole book. And this explosion in creativity with AI, it leads us to the ultimate question, the one that's been in the background this whole time. Have we finally done it? Have we built a machine that's truly as smart as a person? Have we reached what they call artificial general intelligence, or AGI? For decades, the benchmark for this, the gold standard, has been the Turing test. It was dreamed up by the genius Alan Turing way, way back in 1950. The idea is basically a game of deception. Can a computer chat with you so well that it fools you into thinking it's a person? That was the test. But here's what's so fascinating. Our whole idea of what counts as intelligent keeps changing. Back in '97, we were all amazed when a machine beat the world's best chess player. We thought, wow, that's it. Then, in 2014, a chatbot passed a version of the Turing test by just pretending to be a teenager. And now, with tools like ChatGPT, the line is so blurry, it's almost gone. It really feels like every time we think we're about to cross the finish line, we just pick it up and move it a little further away. But one thing is absolutely clear. For so many years, this idea of true AI felt like it was always just around the corner. But the progress we've seen in just the last few years, it hasn't been a straight line. It's been an explosive, exponential curve. The dream of AGI isn't some distant sci-fi fantasy anymore. It feels like a real possibility, and it's coming at us way faster than anyone thought. So let's bring it all the way back to the beginning. After everything we've talked about, from that simple drive to work to these mind-blowing creative AIs, have we finally gotten there? Is this it? Is this true human-level artificial intelligence? The most honest answer anyone can give you right now is no, not quite yet. But we have never, ever been this close. We've gone from a simple idea on paper to a force that is actively reshaping our world. And the most exciting and, yeah, maybe a little terrifying part is that this story is nowhere near finished. The real question isn't if we'll get there anymore. It's what are we going to do when we arrive?